There are people walking free right now who believe they've gotten away with murder. That's where Island Crime comes in. My name is Laura Palmer. I'm a veteran journalist, and I investigate unsolved homicides and missing person cases on Vancouver Island. And these aren't just cold cases pulled from the archives. I'm uncovering new leads, tracking down witnesses who've never spoken publicly before. Listen to Island Crime, wherever you get your podcasts.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz
Yes.
and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Mocha.
Yes?
You ready?
Not yet.
Oh. You ready
Now I am.
Oh, my God. Let's do the news.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
The F1 season kicks off this weekend.
Yes! Australia, crikey!
In Australia. Last year was a big battle between McLaren and Red Bull. This year, really, they're saying anything can happen. And also, don't forget, for the first time ever, Netflix is going to be streaming the Canadian Grand Prix live. And they're going to be streaming that globally, too. So,
Amazing.
So people in the U.S.
hype.
will get a chance to see that.
They changed the cars.
So that is the Canadian Grand Prix, May 22nd. So we got Australia, and then it goes China, Japan, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Miami, and who knows what's going to happen with like Saudi Arabia and all that stuff because of everything that's going on in the Middle East right now. And then Miami, Canada. The other big one that people always look forward to is
Vegas,
which
that's usually in November, right?
November 19th to the 21st is Vegas. And then they ended off with Qatar and Abu Dhabi. You going to watch?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I want to see because they changed the all the cars. They changed the design. And
what do you mean?
Like you're allowed to design your car a little bit different. They're smaller.
Yeah, I watch F1. I know this
as well. And there's certain parts of the car that they've had to redesign. And it's been kind of a mess during the off season.
Oh,
Do you think they have radios or CD players in them?
They do not.
No, they have headsets though built into.
No,
their,
but so you can blare music.
Do you know how loud those cars are?
You can't. Plus, you have to listen.
Also,
you have people talking in your headset.
Yeah. Also, the weight of anything, the wire that attaches to something is too heavy.
Yeah.
Like you strip that thing down of anything that does not make it go fast.
Yes.
That's the
car has
rule.
to. Believe it or not, Maury, the car with the driver in it, you have to have a certain weight.
Yeah.
There's a weight limit.
See, I'd be a perfect F1 driver.
No, you'd be a perfect jockey. Yeah, you're jockey size. Actually, you're small. You're taller than most jockeys. Like jockeys are tiny.
So Mocha could be a jockey.
We'll talk after the show.
About signing you up?
Jockey this.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Where are we here? Ryan Gosling on the Tonight Show last night, making a super, super rare appearance with his wife, Eva Mendes. So it was Eva's birthday, and I guess she was sitting in the green room, and you'll hear that he brings her out. And like for somebody who was a superstar, Eva Mendes, and then dipped from public life they got 2 kids, and she wanted to like raise the kids, stay out of public life, be that, and which is awesome. But she was a superstar, and when you see her like on the Tonight Show, like she's kind of like a little uncomfortable to like be on stage and in the lights.
I don't think that she knew she was going to be on camera, so I don't think she dressed or did hair. I don't think she got camera ready.
But normally you just turn it on. Like normally it happens. You're a star.
But she's just wearing a T-shirt.
I'm not talking. I know, but it's not about what she's wearing. It's her like physicality. Like she was just not.
She looked unfamiliar.
She looked very unfamiliar.
Yeah,
Thank
totally.
you. So here is the Tonight Show last night.
Would you, if I get her, would you sing happy birthday to her? Now here's the thing, you might fight in the Hudson River tomorrow.
And she comes out, right? And you're standing there.
Eva Mendes.
And then she's like, they didn't plan anything.
Eva Mendes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to
Thank
play
you so much.
Happy Birthday to Eva Mendes. Please welcome the North Bergen High School Marching Band.
Oh my God. That's great. I love it. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
So what's she doing at this point? Is
Just
she
holding Ryan's hand,
Yeah.
like, I think she was
Like
looking
big-
like she was
big
loving
smile on
it,
her
but-
face?
Yeah. But it was actually really wonderful to see Eva Mendes. I haven't seen Eva Mendes in forever. Right?
Oh, that's great. I love that.
I think she turned 52. Am I right
52.
about that? 52 years old. How old is he? In his 40s, right? 45.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They got 2 kids, 11 and 9. There you go. It was a great moment. I like that a lot.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hilary Duff's doing a ton of press, dropping some bombs. So the rumor was that Hilary Duff passed on Since You've Been Gone, the Kelly Clarkson classic.
Oh, yeah.
All those years
I never
ago.
heard that.
And when you listen to Hilary Duff, because she mentions another song in here as well, she doesn't deny it. She sort of is ambiguous as to whether she passed on it.
Is it true that you passed on Since You've Been Gone? I read this on the internet the other day and someone was like, her voice wasn't good enough to sing this song. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Kelly Clarkson, nobody can top you. But I don't remember passing on this song, one, because of that reason. I mean, I scream sing this song in my car to this day. Could have been the case, but I don't remember that. There was some Charlie XCX stuff that was like, oh, she passed on Boom Clap, which I also don't remember. Internet lore, you know?
Okay, so the I don't remember.
But she also said it could have been.
Yeah, I know. She
How
remembers.
does she not remember? Yeah.
She remembers.
A song that big?
She fully remembers.
That haunts you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure there's so many artists who have passed on songs that maybe they felt wasn't right for them, and they go on to be monster hits, and, you know.
But that's not
you
to
can't
say
help
that if she did it, it would be a monster hit.
I get it. But I think it's more along the lines of you don't even say you passed on it, because then what happens is all the Kelly Clarkson fans or all the Charlie XCX fans come out and like, thank God you passed on it. You would have been terrible. Oh my God. Could you imagine if it was a Hilary Duff song? Why put yourself in that position?
Yeah, true.
Right?
Good point.
Stick to the I don't remember, right? You can't do anything with I don't remember. Might have.
Yeah.
Don't remember,
Right?
right?
A lot of songs that come through.
Bro, yes. I probably passed on a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know? I'm sure there's a Metallica song I passed on. Why not? I don't remember.
I'm sure she didn't.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Terrence Howard is known to be difficult, and Terrence Howard was at one time considered like one of the best actors of his generation, and then I think he just got in his own way a few too many times and went a little wacky and pissed a lot of people off. But he's doing a new interview here where he talked about how he blew a possible Marvel payday because of how he acted on a film called The Brave One. The Brave One, it was a Joel Silver movie, and it was Terrence Howard and Jodie Foster. So listen to this.
And then Joel Silver came and had a conversation with me. It's like, the reason your name isn't above the titles is because you're not the star of this thing. It's Jodie. And if you get nominated for an Oscar, it's going to be for supporting actor. It's not going to be for best actor. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me that. Now I understand. But you have to remember, I'm a man just like you. And if you ever talk to me in that way again, I'm going to knock your teeth out your mouth.
You said that.
This is what I said. And then I have to fly back on a private flight with him. I had a meeting with Denzel once, and he told me, he was like, look at your hands, man. You're always like this. Your fists are all balled up. He said, and all these producers want to do is they're trying to open your hand and so they can put money in it.
Oh, wow.
But you won't do it. You keep your hands all tight like this.
Man, listen
and
to
you're blowing it.
Listen to Denzel.
Yeah, Uncle Denzel knows. Right? That man knows.
Thank you.
If anyone is going to give you advice, and you damn well better take that advice, is Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Yeah, because Terrence Howard screwed himself. He was in Iron Man 1, played Rhodey, and then after that, no more.
Nope.
Replaced by Don Cheadle, who went on to continue in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yep.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I saw this online the other day, and you tell me if I'm wrong or not. When you call somebody Unc, right? What does that mean?
You're
You're old.
Uncle, right?
Yeah, uncle.
Yeah, because I saw a video where somebody was trying to say that to young people, unk doesn't mean uncle. Unk means uncool.
Really?
No, uncle. Can I tell you the origins?
Like when you call somebody
when
you call somebody
uncool.
unk,
no,
it's not. It has nothing to do with uncle. It is.
No,
it's
I'm going to tell you right now.
Apparently,
No. Here's how
I'm
it
not
became,
saying it's the case. I'm just saying, man.
Here's how it became popularized.
Yeah.
So what's on TV right now? What do I have streaming in here right now?
Creed.
Okay, Creed 2.
Yeah.
I started with Creed 1 earlier today.
Yeah.
I love those movies.
Sure.
In 2015, when Creed 1 came out,
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan called Sylvester Stallone Unc.
Yeah.
And the girl that he was seeing in the show was like, you never told me that Rocky Balboa is your uncle. He's like, yeah. So you start calling him Unc.
Yeah.
And then after that movie came out and it became like what it became, people then started calling older guys Unc.
I understand that it
as
makes sense, but what I'm
uncle.
saying is that younger people are trying to say that when you hear somebody say it, they're not meaning uncle, they're meaning uncool.
Can't it just have two meanings?
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that.
It sort of has two. It's to say, hey,
shut
you're
up, Shem,
older,
leave me
you're
alone.
uncool, you're out of touch.
I agree with that.
You're out of
But
touch.
the UN, what they're saying is that the UNC isn't uncle. The UNC is uncool.
I don't think that's.
But
the
I've heard
case.
people call uncles unk.
No, I get that. But what I'm talking about, listen, let me talk to my younger people here, okay?
Okay,
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
F1 kicked off its weekend with race number 1 of the season. George Russell winning it all.
The pre-season favourite begins with a win. George Russell wins the Australian Grand Prix. It's a Mercedes 1-2 in a season opener for the first time since 2019.
That guy doing the commentary sounds like he's doing the commentary for a video game. Like the way he talks, it sounds like it's like they've AI'd his voice. And
I
it's
sure hope
like
they
it's
never
a
do.
clip from a video game.
I love it. Even at the start of the race, this guy's voice.
The new season is underway. They crawl off the line. And Hadjar's going to have an unbelievable chance to go from third to first, but he didn't get a good launch. And Charles Leclerc's to the inside. He's done it. What a start for the Ferraris. Charles
This guy's the best. I love him.
I love an Australian accent.
Is he the guy that did all the commentary during F1 the movie? Is that the same guy?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You heard a lot of that guy, but
He's
only
so
he had
good.
In F1 the movie though. He had to be like super oversimplifying everything though,
Yeah,
right?
because
Like
you got to
for-
explain to the normies.
Yeah, for guys like me, right? You
He's so good.
Yeah, he gets into
Yo,
like
you
the
know that Australian
specifics
Grand
of
Prix?
tire pressure.
I watched that live.
So what time was it live then?
11 p.m. on Saturday.
Eastern?
11 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
on
really,
Saturday. Yeah.
And how long is the race?
Like an hour and a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Hour and a half, I think.
That's a lot of fun.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Shots were fired at Rihanna's house in Beverly Hills while she was home.
Oh my God.
I
that's
saw
so
the
scary.
story. I didn't know she was home. So this was yesterday around 1:20 p.m., so like in the afternoon. Shots rang out. There was a 30-year-old female suspect who was sitting in a Tesla across the street. She had an AR-15 and
Oh my
started
gosh.
popping off rounds at Rihanna's place. Apparently 4 rounds struck the house. Here's one of her neighbors.
Bam, bam, and it's a pretty unmistakable sound. Bam, 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 like probably 10 shots.
Wow.
And it's just one of those things. It's like, that's not a car backfiring. That's not fireworks. That's somebody shooting a gun. As it turns out, it was. I came running out. We both said, "Did you hear that?" I said, "Hit the floor," because you never know, like how close it is. You know, you could always get hit by a stray.
Holy crap.
So Rihanna was home. ASAP Rocky was not home. No word on if the children were home. I assume the children were home. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
That's so scary.
Yeah, crazy though.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. This is the movie that Mocha and I had a cameo in. I had 3 conversations this weekend with people that I met.
Oh, yeah?
Who were like, yo. And normally I'm like, come on, tell me how good the show is. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, what's your favorite part? Yeah. Damn, Morning's really like that. Yeah. Okay, right. Let me get through all the questions. But they were like, yo, I just saw your movie. And I was like, my movie? It's not my movie. And they were like, yeah, I loved it. And then I was having these conversations.
Oh,
and
that's so
I'm
nice.
unprepared on how to actually have those conversations because it's not our thing, right?
Yeah.
you know? And I'm like, right now, everybody's loved it. But I'm like, I don't know what I would do if somebody came up and they were like, had questions like, or maybe they didn't like it or they had questions I couldn't answer. But these three people that I met, man, they loved this thing. Anyway, it crossed $1 million mark at the Canadian box office.
Hey! We got Matt and Jay. I love that.
North American box office, $3.4 million.
Wow.
Crushing it on Rotten Tomatoes. That matters to a lot of people. 98% critic score, 95% audience score. People still talking about it, man.
Hey, maybe we should have Matt and Jay in here again and do like a podcast exclusive, like an Ask Roz and Mocha, but Ask Matt and Jay.
Sure, we could. I'm sure they might be into that. Although
Right?
I think they're busy, though. Don't you think? I don't want to ask and then have them say no. You know? Like, I don't want to ask and have them be like,
they would make time
sorry,
for us.
man, we're busy.
They would make time.
You know what I mean?
We don't know that.
We could have just had this conversation off the radio, and then
I
nobody
was
would have
just
ever
gonna say.
known, right?
Guess what? Who cares?
Yeah, I know, but like, you know,
You think they're going to be like, sorry, we don't know you losers?
no, I don't think they're going to call
done.
I don't think they're going to call me a loser. But I
Hey!
just what?
Damn.
Not going to call me a loser.
I didn't say that.
I know, but what you could have said.
I literally didn't say that. That is not what I said at all.
I know, but what you could have said, I would have rephrased and said, I'm not going to let them call us losers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Some might say that.
You know what? Listen out for my exclusive podcast.
Oh, you're going to do it without me?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm busy that day anyway.
Ask Matt, Jay, and Mocha.
now it's going to seem like I didn't want to do it with them.
Well, guess what? You snooze, you lose. Platinum.
For God's sake.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Oh, I broke my record for the shortest dinner out the other night. You might be
Okay.
interested in this breaking news.
Absolutely.
So we went to a place. We wanted sushi. Catherine and I wanted sushi. Roxy was out of town with a friend. And we wanted sushi. And there's a place that is like, we still drive. It's like in traffic. It was, I don't know what it was, Saturday night or something like that. So it took like, I don't know, 12 minutes to get there, let's just say, in park, right? It's not far. 10 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes. So when we got there, parked right in front of the spot, just so you know.
Okay.
I put an hour in the meter. Right?
Okay.
60 minutes in the meter. We went in, had sushi, and I ordered fries. I always like fries and sushi. That's like my primo combo. Okay. Catherine ordered her dessert while we ordered the sushi. So like didn't even wait for like it to come around. She was like, when this last piece is gone, have this piece of cake right here. The woman was like, no problem, ma'am.
Yeah.
Right? So we went out, had full sushi, fries, chatted, had a good time, took a couple pics, everything else. I was back home on the couch in a blanket watching a show that I had already picked when I got the 10-minute warning that my parking was about to expire.
What?
Were you guys competing on Amazing Race or something?
No. There and back, full dinner on the couch, 50 minutes.
Really?
Yep. Driving time included.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
The sushi must have been made fast.
It was amazing.
Wow.
Yes, and it was great, right? Yeah. So anyway, I broke my record. 50 minutes door to door. Full dinner.
That's incredible.
And I felt like I had a full dinner experience too.
And then
right?
how long after you covered up under that blanket did you fall asleep on the couch?
A very long time because we went for dinner at 5.
Oh. Hey. Yo, that's my kind of dinner, bro.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Daryl Hannah has finally come out and slammed Love Story, the JFK Jr. Carolyn Bessette miniseries, the Ryan Murphy show.
Is she in it?
There's a woman playing her because she used to date John.
Okay.
And if you watch this show, there's no way to come out of this other than being like, wow, Daryl Hannah is a monster, right? Like the portrayal of her is just terrible.
Really?
Like, terrible. So Daryl Hannah says this, quote, I've never used cocaine in my life or hosted cocaine-fueled parties. I've never pressured anyone into marriage. I've never desecrated any family heirloom or intruded upon anyone's private memorial. I've never planted a story in the press. I've never compared Jacqueline Onassis's death to a dog dog's death. It's appalling to me that I even have to defend myself against a television show. These are not creative embellishments of personality. They are assertions about conduct, and they are false. In the weeks since the show has aired, I've received many hostile and even threatening messages from viewers who seem to believe the portrayal is factual. When entertainment borrows a real person's name, it can permanently impact her reputation. And this is I only read a part of this. It was long.
But somehow they would have gotten this information. Like
Right.
somehow they would have figured out, how this all happened. Like they didn't just make this up.
Well, a lot of it I think they did, because here's the thing is that Carolyn Bessette never did an interview, right? So nobody knows anything except for people that knew Carolyn Bessette. It's not like you can go back to the archives and go through all the press about Carolyn Bessette from her. There's nothing in her words. And this is all based on a book, which was an unauthorized book. So everything is guesswork. It's like what goes on with the royal family. Like, you can write a book and release a book and we can discuss it, but nothing from that book came from inside officially. So
The most shocking thing to me is Carolyn Bessette's Calvin Klein model, who was so gorgeous and hot back then.
Yeah.
He looks so old now.
Well, he is old. That's like 30 years ago.
I know, that was
whatever
shocking.
It was, right?
It was shocking.
What, age?
Age, yeah.
So shocking.
No judgment, though.
No.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Harry Styles dropped that Netflix special.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Over the weekend. So what, is it just like a concert thing? Is that what it was?
Yeah, but it's cool because the cameras follow him from backstage. Like you're seeing kind of things you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, apparently it was really great. Here's a little bit of Harry talking about the event.
I feel like I've received everything from this record that I would ask of it. Now this is the exciting part where I get to let it go and let it be everyone else's. The fans are the reason why I get to make records at all. So the place that I want to be to celebrate releasing an album is with them.
Nice.
So he's back in Manchester. Here's a little bit of Aperture.
Straight to my knees, I'm so going on.
Wow. Fans know that song like
He
word
actually
for
did
word.
the song twice during that special. He opened with
Did
it
he?
and closed with it.
Really, yeah.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
And then, of course, he had to do this.
Oh, yeah, classic. Oh, this is a beautiful song.
I love this song, and I just, like I've said this before, I just worry that the industry has changed so much that they give artists too much creative freedom. You know what I mean? They let artists make too many decisions about
Yeah, but if
their
Harry
own.
Styles didn't make the decision to make this, then we would not be
No, I mean
where we are with this classic now.
No, I mean with the new album.
Oh, I
The
understand.
new album's incredible.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
I think that when you nail it so hard and you build, like, you take a classic sort of style and you completely make it your own is, one, very hard to do. And to not capitalize on that and give us another one of those, to me, is a huge
Aperture is a
mistake.
huge hit off that record. And there's
It's
millions of fans who love the record.
Aperture is not even close to Sign of the Times.
Yet.
Not even
Yet.
close. No. Yeah. Anyway,
Aperture is a favorite for the Harry Styles fans.
Sure, which is fine. But I'm just saying that I would have liked another one of those. Thank you very much.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ryan Gosling on Saturday Night Live. So Ryan Gosling hosting Saturday Night Live, and the whole bit for his monologue is that he comes out to do his monologue for his new movie, Hail Mary, and Harry Styles is sitting in the audience, and then his whole monologue, he's just completely distracted by Harry Styles. So here's a little bit of that.
I'm thrilled to be back hosting, especially now. This is the perfect time to be in New York City, early March. Right? No, it's beautiful. Is that Harry Styles? What are you doing here, man? Well, I'm hosting next week, and it's been a while.
Oh, he's hosting next week.
Yeah, and musical guest.
Oh, amazing.
It's been a while, so I just wanted to watch, get a feel for it. Yeah, that's so professional. That's awesome. You're here. I just wish someone would have told me. That's, anyway, welcome. I have a new movie coming out. It's called Project Harry Styles. Nope. Be a good movie, though. It's called Project Hail Mary.
And then they give him a microphone, and he's supposed to sing a song, but of course Harry Styles is there, and he's completely distracted.
In the movie, there's a song. It's a karaoke song. Sandra Hüller sings it. It's very poignant, and it's the anthem of our generation. Some have said it's called Sign of the Times, and oh my God, it's by Harry Styles.
Oh, how ironic.
And now I gotta sing it in front of him. I love this for me. Just stop your crying, it's the sign of the times. Nobody wants this. Welcome to the final show. This is probably my final show. Hope you're wearing your best clothes. I genuinely hate this. You can't bribe your door on the way to the sky. Just like, why would his face be next to mine? You look pretty good down here. And he does.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, it was so good, so good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Iran has just named its new supreme leader. He is the 56-year-old son of the former supreme leader who the U.S. and Israel killed 9 days ago. He's never held elected office, never given a public speech, but apparently behind closed doors, he's one of the most powerful people in the country. He also has deep ties to the IRGC, who are the ones who forced this vote through. I don't even know whether this guy wanted the job. I guess he did.
Is it because Trump said, like, he's cool?
No, he's not.
He's cool, but like we approve.
No, he does not approve.
Oh, he does not.
So Trump said that this guy's a, quote, lightweight and that he's unacceptable and that if he doesn't get approval from us, he's not going to last long. Oh, wow. So this guy, by the way, 9 days ago, they killed his father, his mother, his sister, his brother-in-law, his niece, and his sister-in-law. This does not sound like a man who wants to negotiate.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But yeah, according to
also calling him lightweight.
According to Trump, he's not going to last long. They got so much information, man. They're in control of just like they had the traffic cameras. They locked into the traffic cameras.
Who? U.S.?
Yeah, U.S. and Israel. Like they knew where everybody, because it's a heavily surveilled country, right? Because of the IRGC, they spy on their own people and everything else, but they were all hacked, so they knew like everything that was going on. It was crazy.
Hey,
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
LA Marathon, like, I know why we're talking about the LA Marathon, but this was a crazy story. So 2 big stories out of the LA Marathon over the weekend. One, which is unbelievable and inconceivable and so soft, and that is because it was warm, the organizers of the LA Marathon gave runners the option to receive their medals by opting out of the marathon at the 18-mile mark and not having to run the full 26.2 miles.
No. What was the weather?
They said if you're having a tough day and want to end your race before 26.2, you can choose to take a turn at mile 18 and head right to the finish line early.
No.
Then how do you win?
Thank you. If you bow out at 18 miles, you ran 18 miles.
Yeah.
You do not get your marathon medal.
No.
Sounds like something Mocha would do in Racing Shim.
Right? This is crazy. Now, I will say this.
We're going to talk after the show.
You never see this in a marathon, which is a photo finish at a marathon.
How many people took the 18?
I have no idea. But the 2 guys, so it came down to 2 guys, okay? It was an American by the name of Nathan Martin and a guy from Kenya by the name of Michael Kamau. And Michael Kamau is probably in front of Nathan by, I'm going to say, like a good 100 yards coming right into the finish line.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear the commentators talking about Michael Kamau and then the American Nathan Martin. Listen to this.
Wait, is he within eyesight from us?
He's in the last. I don't know. Here
he comes. Here he comes. So let's get right back down to the finish line so we can watch Michael. cross the line here. Michael Kamau from Kenya.
Just over 2 hours and 11 minutes on the clock.
Oh, whoa.
Nathan Martin. Nathan Martin.
The second place guy's coming up.
Bro, he won
Photo finish for crowning of the 2026 ASICS LA Marathon.
You never see this. It's 26.2 miles.
Yeah.
Nathan Martin came from behind and won it in 0.01 seconds.
Wow.
It was a photo finish at a marathon. So at the beginning of this, the leader, the guy Michael from Kenya, it was a helicopter shot of the road. He was the only one you saw. So at the beginning of this, when they start talking, you can't even see Nathan Martin. He's not even in the shot. Wow. And he sprinted to the end, photo finish. He wins 0.01
I felt bad for the guy
second.
from Kenya.
Bro,
No,
you
pace
never
yourself, homie.
never think somebody's gonna come at you like that at the end of a marathon.
Turn on the jets.
Yeah, it was incredible though.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Timothée Chalamet is in real big trouble with the opera and ballet crowd.
Wait, what?
So he was doing this clip went viral because it was from that talk that he did with Matthew McConaughey, where they were talking about movies and blockbusters and having to save the industry and save theaters and the pressure of that.
Yeah.
And he equates it to something else. Listen to this.
I admire people, and I've done it myself, to go on a talk show and go, hey, we got to keep movie theaters alive. You know, we got to keep this genre alive. And another part of me feels like if people want to see it like Barbie, like Oppenheimer, they're going to go see it and go out of their way to be loud and proud about it. And I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, you know, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore.
Oh,
All respect to the
no.
ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. But
oh, no.
Damn, I just took shots for no reason.
That's not a shot. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
oh, Timothée Chalamet.
I mean, I understand what he's saying, but the Metropolitan Opera in New York shared a video saying, all the respect to the opera and ballet people out there. This one's for you, Timothée Chalamet. Megan Fairchild, a New York City ballet principal, wrote on social media, Timmy, I didn't realize you were a world-class dancer or opera singer who simply chose not to pursue it because acting is more popular. Timothée Chalamet, also his mother and grandmother were both ballet dancers in New York.
Oh, no. Dissing the family.
And here is Doja Cat talking to Timothée Chalamet.
Hey, by the way, opera is 400 years old. Ballet is 500 years old. Somebody named Timothée Chalamet had the nerve, big guy, by the way, had the nerve to say on camera that nobody cares about it. I'm sure you could walk into an opera theater right now, seats will be filled out, and nobody's saying a word as the performance is going because everybody has that much respect for it. There is an etiquette around opera. There is etiquette around ballet. It's amazing. It's an amazing theater medium. It's beautiful.
Nobody's saying he's not wrong, but he's also right.
Take that, Timothy.
You know what I mean? Like,
How is he right?
He's not right.
Of course he's right.
There's
No.
lineups to get into these venues all the time for performances.
Right,
People have a lot of respect for both genres.
Sure.
Yeah, Chalamet.
Yeah. I'm not saying people don't have the respect, but what he was saying is that when you talk about having to save theaters and everything else, he's happy that he's in the genre he is rather than opera and ballet, which people don't care about. Now, if you equate it to the amount of people that care about opera and ballet, believe me, he's right about film.
I think there's no saving that needs to be done, though.
So what you're saying is like there's no movies on it, but there are people that respect seeing it live.
No, I'm
but
not. It's always been like theater and ballet, and it's dying every year. It's dying without the money. Like same with film. But what he's saying is that he would not want to be responsible for that. He's happier to be responsible for movies because it's a much more difficult thing in 2026 to keep opera alive. Believe me. It's way more difficult to keep opera alive in 26 than the film industry. He's not wrong.
Guys, we should keep it alive and go to one.
He's not wrong.
As a group. You guys want to go to an opera?
Absolutely.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
A 33-year-old guy from Ontario named Michael Grant Fairbairn was arrested in Las Vegas for breaking into the Flamingo Hotel's wildlife habitat and stealing a flamingo and taking it back to his hotel room.
Oh, no.
Drunk.
Yeah.
He faces 4 felony counts of willfully and maliciously torturing, maiming, and killing an animal.
No!
He didn't kill it. He didn't kill it. The
my
flamingo was rescued and is expected to recover. The flamingo did suffer injuries, including a damaged wing.
Oh, no.
After the guy allegedly tried to pop the wing back into place.
Oh, no, you idiot!
Because he thought that's what you do when it's damaged.
Oh, my God, that poor flamingo.
Surveillance footage showed the guy in the habitat, and then police found a large bloody feather in his hotel room, along with videos and photos
This isn't
on
a
his
happy
phone.
story.
It's not a happy story.
Oh,
What do you think?
horrible.
Like stealing a flamingo is going to end?
No.
Like they're going
I
to be
thought it'd be
best
fun.
buddies?
Oh, this is a terrible.
Hanging out by the pool, day drinking
bad.
together, Chloe? Is that what you thought
This guy was trying
going
to have his like hangover movie moment.
But if you see the video, he's in the
I'm not gonna
elevator.
watch the
He's in the elevator with a flamingo under his arm.
It's so inappropriate.
Like just waiting like for the to get on his floor, and there's like one part where he's like standing there and the flamingo's like standing next to him. Like they do look like buddies, right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
So within a day after that woman shot up Rihanna's house in Los Angeles, and it was weird because I was listening to the 911 call as well, and in the 911 call they didn't bleep out the address. And I'm sure
for real?
I'm sure you can find the address somewhere, but like they just fully posted the address. And then I found the real estate listing, and then I was looking at what it looked like before she bought it.
And?
So invasive. It's fine. It's like, I don't know. It's like L.A. modern country.
How much?
Kind of thing. Oh, I don't even know how much it was. I think like maybe 18 mil or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it was for sale for. But so she left. She was at a private airstrip in Van Nuys within the day after that got shot up. The woman who shot up her house, Ivana Lisette Ortiz, 35-year-old woman, who they tracked with a helicopter.
Oh,
so they got the description of the car when she shot up Rihanna's gate and house, and then they tracked her all the way into the valley where she parked in like a parking lot at a mall, and then that's where they got her. So they had her the whole time, but she's got a series of like. Just so you get a taste, I don't want to play all of them because the woman is definitely disturbed. But here's she was very active on social media and on YouTube, posting videos. Here's one video where she's talking about Rihanna.
Rihanna wants to say that we are flying and we're not. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. Listen, Rihanna, when you die,
oh my God,
is taking me to my future.
Right.
Yeah, she's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch.
So accusing her of being a witch, and then I guess she also had imaginary beef with Cardi B.
Cardi B, you're supposedly busy right now. But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the cutest tonight? I am.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the cutest tonight.
So I think they set her bail at like $10 million too.
Oh,
so
wow.
she's not getting out anytime soon.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone are like back big time now. Apparently Schwarzenegger is in talks to star in sequels to Predator, Conan the Barbarian, and Commando.
How old is Schwarzenegger now?
He's old, man.
He's got to be in his 70s at least.
And he says that with the 3 films, they don't write them like I'm 40 years old. You write it to be age appropriate. I'll still go in there and kick some ass, but it will be different.
Slower.
Right?
More painful.
Yeah.
78?
And Sylvester Stallone is 79.
So
how old?
78.
Both of them?
Arnold. And 79 for Sil.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, right. So they're both almost 80, or they will be into their 80s by the time this happens. Like, if he has Predator, Conan, and Commando lined up, you're looking at minimum a year and a half with, let's say, a year in between, right? So let's say 2 years in between. So you're a year out from even starting Predator, and then you wait a year after a year and a half, and then you got Conan and then Commando. Like, he'll be doing press for this third film when he's probably like 86.
Yeah. These movies can't be at the full scale as his previous. Like, he's got to almost be teamed up with someone else.
They
like,
will. They will. Yes.
You know, like
Yes.
there's a younger
a
person.
nurse.
Yes, thank you. It'll be like some. Yeah, it'll be a nurse. That's it. That's it. Yeah, and she'll just also happen to be
Kicking Predator's
yes,
ass.
exactly. But she'll be carrying the oxygen tank. Listen, no shade to those guys, but Stallone is not actually in the new Rambo movie. He's an executive producer. It is the prequel to Rambo called John Rambo with Noah Centineo taking on the role. Here's Stallone.
Hello, everyone. It's Sylvester Stallone here. As you know, Rambo has been a huge part of my life, my career. But there's more to the story. There's the prequel, the beginning, and that's what's coming your way. I will serve as executive producer on this origin story. I couldn't be more excited, and the action is coming your way. Thank you very much. See you in the theaters.
It's interesting because what Rambo became, like this big, over-the-top action, everything else, the first movie was called First Blood, and that was really the origin story because the first movie was not like the others, right? They took that character and then they turned him into this super action hero. But if you go and watch First Blood, like I watched First Blood when I was a kid and I loved it because he had this cool knife and he sewed his arm up and he was like a real badass and he was beating up cops. I watched First Blood as an adult and I cried.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
The movie is heartbreaking.
No.
Yeah. So they took that character from First Blood and then they turned him into this giant machine gun wielding like action hero, blowing stuff up, going on missions. The first movie, he's a Vietnam vet who goes looking for a guy that he served with in like Washington State or Oregon or something like that. And at that time, Vietnam vets were not welcome back by a lot of people, right? People calling like they hated them, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he went looking for his friend, and he found out his friend had died from chemicals that he was exposed to while he was in Vietnam. And so he's in this small town, and the sheriff has it out for him, and the sheriff wants him out of the town, and he has beef with the sheriff who wants this Vietnam vet out, and then it all culminates in this climax where they bring in like National Guard and everything because he is this badass war hero. But the way it ends and his motivation for being there, literally, I was bawling my eyes out at the end. And I'd seen this movie about 50 times when I was a kid, and I watched it as a grown up, and it broke my heart.
Because you only remember like the blowy uppy
I only
parts.
remember the blowy uppy parts. Yeah.
All the action stuff.
All that's it. That's all I remember. But I watched it as a grown up, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is one of the saddest movies I've ever seen." There's still some cool stuff in it. Like he does have a cool knife and sews up his own arm.
Okay,
right? Like there's still all of that.
Maybe I just fast forward to that part, and that's it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
TikTok is allowed to operate in Canada after all. So the government wrapped up their national security review. So the decision hinges on two things because it was weird because we were never in Canada going to lose TikTok, the app. They were just forcing them to close their offices, which was weird. So the decision to let them stay hinges on two things, including the company is going to bring in stronger protections for minors, and the decision will also save jobs because those offices don't have to close. But it's interesting that they were told that they had to close because of security issues, but their obligations now to stay open are protecting minors. Like they're two different things. Like their new obligations have nothing to do with why they were asked to close. And that happened in 2024 after officials in Canada ruled that it was a national security concern to have TikTok operating here. But again, not the app, right? Just the offices, which again was super weird. I don't understand any of it.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
I want to get to this Hilary Duff clip. She was doing an interview with Jay Shetty. Is that the guy's name?
Oh, I love that guy.
Talking about her relationship with her sister, Haley. I even forgot the two of them were sisters. Haley Duff, who got famous for like a little while, I guess, because there's a song on Hilary's new album called We Don't Talk. And some of the lyrics are, we come from the same home, the same blood, a different combination, but the same lock. People ask me how we're doing. I want to say amazing, but the truth is, I don't know. What I always say is, we don't talk. And no idea sort of like if it was one thing or a bunch of things that caused their relationship to strain, but Haley did repost, if you remember when Ashley Tisdale wrote that scathing exit from that mom group.
Oh, the evil mom group?
The evil mom group. So Hilary is part of that mom group, and her sister reposted that post, what Ashley wrote. So anyway, so here's Hilary Duff talking about her sister.
My sister and I don't speak. And I think in my adulthood, I've come across more and more people that are having this experience. And as painful as it feels to share, when I decided to make this record, I could only talk about the things that I've gone through. Like there would be no purpose to make a record after 10 years than to face, what it's been like. It's very hard to be, a person who's like had their life exposed in the industry for 25 years. And we were talking about, that earlier, tiptoeing around kind of what the outcome has been for some of it. But yeah, it's a very vulnerable song and it's a very raw part of my existence. And I hope it's not forever, but it's for right now.
Wow. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hudson Williams from Heated Rivalry has had enough of toxic messages from the Heated Rivalry fandom. He wrote on social media, "Don't call yourself a fan if you share racist, homophobic, biphobic, split into two, misogynistic, ageist, ableist, parasocial, bigoted comments of any kind. None of us need your hateful, quote, love." He goes on to say, "We all respect and support and love each other and are on the same side. If you can't accept that, GTFOH." He's had in the past been subjected to anti-Asian slurs, as well as accusations from fans pitting the co-stars against each other or using one another for clout. Francois Arnault, also on the show, said that he has dealt with disturbing messages after fans speculated that he was dating Connor Story, which included death threats. He goes on to say, "I think it's a lot of younger fans who don't really understand the difference between reality and fiction." Last month, Heated Rivalry director Jacob Tierney said that he flat out refuses to engage the part of the fandom that has become toxic. So it's a lot of fans turning on this. And I don't know if you've seen any of it on social. There's a lot of negativity from people towards this show. Some of the people have not watched the show, you can tell, but a lot of it is from the hardcore fans.
Really?
Like, it's crazy how toxic that fandom has become.
Damn. Y'all
In
need to
no
chill.
time. Super toxic.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A New Jersey woman was arrested for performing dental work without a license.
Oh, my God.
After she attempted a root canal on a man and she couldn't finish the job. So the patient, told investigators that he scheduled the appointment with a woman named Anna Amato after he saw her ad in a group chat on WhatsApp.
Oh, no.
Then he gave her $1,000 cash to do the job. So he showed up, sat in the chair. She injected his gum with anesthetic, drilled into his tooth, then stopped and told him to come back a week later.
With a hole in his tooth.
Yes. So
wait, was this like at an office or at her house?
It was like an office
Probably
space.
a basement office.
Yeah. So he went back a week later to get it finished. She couldn't finish the job and then handed him a list of dentists who could. So then they got in a huge fight over returning his $300 deposit, which she didn't want to return. And then he showed up at the police station with a mouthful of gauze because he was still bleeding.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And after an investigation, they determined that no, the woman was not licensed at all to practice dentistry. There's a lot of jobs you could fake, right?
Yeah.
For a while. Dentistry is not one of them.
Also, don't go because you got a message on WhatsApp.
Thank you. But people can't afford it. They don't got health insurance, right?
Sometimes for a dentist, all that matters is word of mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Sex Sells is back. I don't know if you know this. So the Sydney Sweeney ad, that kind of was like flirting with the idea that sex sells. Chloe, this was a big thing back in the day. sex used to sell everything. And now it's back. According to Brooke Shields, who just did a big interview with Vanity Fair, she noted that the new sex sales marketing aims to draw consumers in with a, quote, silently strong and beautiful and sexy approach rather than an overt and aggressive sort of tactic. I just sent the new Dakota Johnson, Calvin Klein ad in the group chat. So, Mocha, I'll get you to play the commercial here for everybody, and then you guys can sort of watch along, and I'll get your thoughts on the new Dakota Johnson CK ad.
Hi. I just finished. I think I like it. I mean, I really like her.
Look at Shem's face. Look at Shem's face.
She's so wild.
So she's walking around in her undies. She's topless, just hiding her boob with her arm as she's playing pool. And then they have her lying on a lounger outside where she's reading a script. And she does that move where she like tickles her own stomach that women used to do all the time in commercials. It was either that or they had an ice cube in their hand.
Chef, you don't got to look at move the phone away from your eyes. This guy's like covering his face with his phone right now.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I had to click like an extra button for like age of consent twice.
I did too.
Yo.
So anyway, does it not feel weird seeing a jeans ad like that in 2026?
Yeah, weird.
Definitely.
Yeah, weird is the word I
But
use.
I'll tell you, refreshing though, if you ask me.
Amen.
I'm extremely happy about this.
I feel refreshed.
Of course you guys are.
Totally refreshed.
Yes, finally, we're back.
Amen.
Right?
Come on, Shamroy.
We are back.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
According to a new study, spending time with a difficult person can impact your mood in the moment, but over time, these challenging social interactions may also have detrimental effects on your physical health, possibly making you age faster. So the study looked at the health impacts of what they called hasslers. I call them Mauries. People the researchers defined as those who create problems or make life more difficult.
Don't blame me for your gray hair.
You saw what I looked like before I started working with you, right?
Yeah.
Jet black.
Oh, black hair.
All black everything.
Yeah, well,
Good
you
looking.
look better now, so you're welcome.
My posture was fine. I wasn't all broken and bent. They say, positive relationships have long been linked to healthier, longer lives. Hasslers seem to have the exact opposite effect, increasing chronic stress and elevating epigenetic biomarkers associated with aging. Right? You take no responsibility for this whatsoever, Maury?
No, I take full responsibility for you looking better.
Oh. What about the way I feel, though?
It's not my concern.
Oh.
That's a you problem.
It's on the inside that counts, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Shem, initial reaction to the Megan Fox photos that have been released?
God is good.
Okay. She just keeps dropping them, huh? Because I guess she had wiped out her Instagram, and then rumor has it she got a BBL, and then just went full on. And now there's video. I'm watching video from the photo shoot.
Wait.
Act like you don't know cheesecake. Come on.
No,
man.
I did not know this is new.
Yeah. There's video from the photo shoot, and I'll tell you, I appreciate the video only because you don't.
Lord of mercy.
Because so much stuff is like AI'd and everything else that, behind the scenes video for a situation like this to validate authenticity is all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with individual or outfit. Is appreciated in 2026.
I agree.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I just found my new favorite sport, by the way.
Which is
the Solar Reindeer Cup. This happens in Finland, like super North Finland, like almost at the Russian border.
Okay.
And it's reindeer racing.
What?
So,
Why don't they call it reindeer games?
It's reindeer racing. And it's not like horse racing where there's a jockey sitting on top of a reindeer. It's a reindeer and then a guy behind the reindeer on skis with a rope attached to the reindeer.
No.
Bro, it is intense.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Santa's Extreme Sports.
Yes. Yes. By the way, a reindeer named Pom Pom won this year.
Hey, big up Pom Pom.
So if you like, and it's nothing like there, normally with stuff like this, you immediately in your head start thinking like fancy, like some sort of like, professional harness that is specific to the sport. No, this is a reindeer with a rope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Spare no expense.
It's like water skiing.
Yeah.
Right? And they fly.
Wow.
But anyway, congratulations, Pom Pom. This has been going on since the 1950s.
Hey, big up dears like Pom Pom.
The Sala Reindeer Cup.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Joshua Jackson doing an interview with the Today Show yesterday. This is the first time Josh has really done anything public since the death of James Vanderbeek. Here is Joshua Jackson.
Have you processed the loss of your friend and fellow co-star?
I mean, I think it hits in a variety of different ways. And so for me as a father now, I think the enormity of that tragedy for his family hits me in a very different way than just as a colleague. So I think the processing is ongoing.
What's that?
It is.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Candace Cameron Bure, who some would describe as super Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. It goes Jesus and then Candace Cameron Bure.
Talking about how, I guess with her ex, they got invited to a party, and when they walked into the party, it was just about the worst place for Candace Cameron to walk into.
I have some really weird, embarrassing moments, although I shouldn't say embarrassing. For me, they were more shameful of going to places where I thought like, oh, this person's a friend and I'm going to be cool and do this. And I went to a party once with Val because we were married, and it ended up being this underground party that was an S&M like sex thing that was so dark and demonic. And we walked in and my eyeballs were popping out of my head because I saw stuff I've never seen before in my life. And I'm looking at Val going like, how are we here? What is happening? And the one person that invited us, but we made a hard U-turn and walked right out of there. And it just was like so slimy and weird. And I was like, we're going to pause before we ever say yes to going out with that friend again. We just had no idea what we were walking into. And it was so disgusting and gross.
Oh, I saw Shem there.
We've all been there though, right?
Yeah. Those are the worst.
Walk into the wrong party.
Whoops.
I did coat check at one.
I know. I was a member at one.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't even know what I was a member. I didn't know what I was a member of. Right? I didn't know what kind of place that was. And then it just was like a regular party. And then all of a sudden, like as the night progressed, like things around you just started happening.
It just started changing?
And I was there with like friends who were from out of town.
Oh no.
Yeah. That had no idea. I had no idea what it was. And
I'm
then
like, we come to this city, you invite us out?
Yes. I'm like, hey, yo, cool, exclusive party, right? Like, come, like invite only.
Yeah, I know people.
I was thinking I was a big shot.
Yeah.
And then you get there, we're having a couple of drinks, and the next thing you know, like I didn't even realize beside me where it was a shower.
Oh my God, yes.
Right? I didn't realize it. And then you're just at a table wearing normal clothes, and then people just start showering.
Oh my God, yes.
Clean.
And then you got to try and play it cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not what you think it is. It was.
Oh my God, yes.
And then I got to try and explain to out-of-towners that this is not what I do every weekend.
But you stayed.
What's that?
But you stayed.
I didn't stay long, or what would be considered long.
Don't be ridiculous.
But we
like how long?
Like longer than 5 minutes?
Oh, Chloe, come! I didn't even finish. We didn't even get our drinks after 5 minutes. How long did we stay after things started like going?
Yeah.
Probably a half hour.
After? Why? Because you wanted to see like how it would progress?
No, you knew where it was going right away. Oh yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, and then I saw somebody that I knew.
No.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
Who didn't know that I was there. Yeah. And they were not a spectator.
No.
So embarrassing.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Liberal government is now just 2 seats shy of a majority without even calling an election after another MP switched sides.
No.
Man, I don't think you should be allowed to do that. I think that if you are like running for one party and then you ask people to vote for you for that one party, like if you want to leave the party, you should have to sit as an independent. You can't just switch teams. That's the weirdest thing, especially when it looks like you can really be bribed.
Oh, wow.
You know? And I don't want to use the word bribed, but, persuaded maybe? Is that a better term?
I mean, but who wouldn't take a bribe?
What?
Who wouldn't take a bribe?
And this is what I'm saying. It's such a weird look, but I'm not saying you have to step down and like give up your career.
They're using wrestling rules, man. It's like when they join the NWO.
It really is.
Right? Just out of nowhere, someone will just team up with NWO.
Yeah.
And the faction just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
So this
That's
this time it was an NDP MP. The last couple times they've been liberals, or conservatives. But I'm not saying you should like step down and give up your career, but you should have to sit as an independent until the next election at least. Like to me, that's what makes sense. Especially the people like all that money you raised fundraising for that party in your campaign, and then you're like, man,
or it's a negotiation.
I look better in red.
Yeah, Wolfpack style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, Chef?
The 50th man. Mark Carney in the House of Commons talking about the sort of latest on what's going on with the war in Iran, with Israel and the United States, and Canada's latest position, because he sort of flip-flopped back and forth. But here's Prime Minister Carney.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for this opportunity.
Through a translator, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Canada's policy is clear. Canada supports the necessity of preventing Iran's nuclear program and exporting of any terrorism. Canada is not participating in the offensive operations of Israel and the United States and will not ever.
And part of that is Carney reiterating to people that they are not participating in that kind of way, because in Toronto, they've had, I think, 2 or 3 synagogues being shot. And then yesterday, it was the U.S. consulate being shot. Here is Carney talking about the consulate.
As you saw from the RCMP deeming the shooting at the U.S. consulate a national security incident, and we'll use the full weight of resources and ensure that the perpetrators feel the full weight of justice.
And by the way, those applause were in a different room. It was just perfect timing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that wasn't people applauding for him. Like those applause were like down the hall.
For something else?
Yeah, they just happened to start applauding when he was making his point.
Oh, no.
It's perfect timing. Yeah,
They're probably like, all right, everybody, we're going to break for lunches here, courtesy of the company.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Priyanka Chopra, can I play this clip real quickly?
Yes, absolutely.
So, talking to the Not Skinny But Fat podcast, I guess it is, giving some information about like her life with Nick Jonas and how she likes to be treated and their dynamic. And
it's so fun when, I don't know if this is me or if this is you either. I love being babied by my guy. Like I love becoming like
you love feeling like small
toddler. Yeah, I want to be a child. Like, I want to be carried.
You want to feel small.
Yes, I want to be small.
I get it.
I love, like, snuggling.
You want his sweatpants to be huge on you, and then they're not, for me, at least,
No, I love, like, half of his wardrobe is in my closet.
Stop.
So, yeah, literally, Nick has the best clothes.
And you can share clothes.
Yeah. I mean, they're slightly big for me, but I like it.
Well, at least they're big. That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Because if you're not, there's that meme that's like, you put it on your boyfriend's sweatpants. You want to be like cute. And then it's like, yeah. I mean, just because sometimes guys have skinnier legs. Yeah. They don't have any.
My husband usually wears like
baggy stuff.
That's good. So, or at least that's the stuff I steal.
So you love feeling like, I'm so small and cute and you're the man.
I can't do anything.
She really saved her, because Priyanka Chopra was like, I like to be a baby, like a toddler. And she was like, you like to feel small. She's like a baby. No, just small.
I think they were talking about 2 different things.
I really do think they were talking about 2 different things.
And you're right. She did save Priyanka Chopra.
She did.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A new survey suggests a significant share of older Canadians are struggling to meet basic needs.
Oh, no,
with
Roz.
With
Start
one
a GoFundMe?
No, with stop it. With 1 in 5 people aged 50 or older. I hate that I'm in this category now. old people.
Well, you and Maury.
1 in
I'm not in
5
that
people
box yet.
age 50 or older are experiencing a standard of living comparable to that with the poverty line. The findings are from the National Institute on Aging, which examines the financial and social well-being of more than 6,000 Canadians age 50 plus. And the report found that 20% of people were experiencing, quote, material deprivation, meaning they struggle to afford essentials like goods and services, right?
Sure.
So this isn't just income. So unlike traditional poverty measures, which only looks at income, these guys look at things like whether someone can afford dental care, heat their home, buy groceries, or handle a small emergency. And what they found was that 18% of Canadians over the age of 50 could not afford a $500 emergency.
Oh, no.
So, 11% said that they could not afford dental care, highlighting the financial pressure facing a lot of Canadians later in life. Also, later in life, 50? I mean, I get it. My heart breaks for everybody, but that is a very young age to be dealing with that kind of thing.
Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Stop it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Bam Adebayo is a guy who plays for Miami Heat. Basketball, if you don't know. And last night, he went out and got 83 points in a game. And why this is important is because that record, 83 points, the number 2 most points in a game, was previously held by Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant famously scored, was it 81? 81 in a game against Toronto back in 2006.
Heartbreaker.
And so Wilt Chamberlain from 1962 was number 1. He scored 100 points in a game. Nobody's ever going to break that. But Bam Adebayo got 83 last night.
83 points, the second highest scoring game in NBA history. He will come out of the game and hear it from the crowd. And we feel you at home.
And controversy with this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people didn't want Kobe's record to be broken, right?
100%.
I did, because it was against my favorite team,
Bro,
the Toronto Raptors.
If you watch this game, when he throws a free throw to tie Kobe, the commentators go, and they're going to sit him out of respect. And then he doesn't go to the bench, and they're like, oh, I guess they're leaving him in.
Oh, wow.
Like
because they wanted
everybody,
Kobe's stat to stay.
Everybody thought, and also because when Kobe did it, they were down, right? He took the entire team on his back, went on a tear, and scored 81 points. Bam Adebayo did it with free throws.
Well, not only that, they were blowing them out. They were blowing the Washington Wizards out, the team that they beat, he set the record for it. They were blowing them out. So typically in that case, you take a player like Bam Adebayo out of the game.
Yes.
Right.
But they didn't.
They didn't. And when
Is
it was
it because they knew that he was getting close and he was going to break the record?
They told them, the coach said, do whatever you have to do to get him points.
Okay. And what was the final score anyway?
Oh, God.
Because if he scored 83.
Yeah.
But then isn't that fixing it almost? Like if you're not doing it how you normally would do it and you're like, stay out there until you do this. To me, that's kind of like.
You're a player. They can keep you until the end of the game if they want to.
I know, but to Shem's point, do it how you normally would do it, and then it seems more exciting.
Well, no. But it's more of you rest your star players when you're blowing a team's doors off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Out of respect.
Yeah, out of sure.
Mercy rule.
Yes.
Kind of.
Was it Miami Heat?
Yeah, it was 150 to 129.
Yeah. Yeah. So here is Bam Adebayo after the game.
You know, to have this moment and share it with all of them, it's a pretty emotional moment. Like I said, I wish I could relive it twice. So this is a special moment. It's Wilt, me, then Kobe, which sounds crazy.
Wow, could you imagine?
Listen, man, you break that record. It's your record now. I get it. People love Kobe. Bro, that is your record.
He's earned it.
Yep.
Earned it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Nicole Curtis, who was one of the stars of HGTV, and she lost her show, lost everything, sponsors, management, all this stuff, because an edit, an outtake of one of her shows came out where she was doing something on a ladder, and she was frustrated, and she muttered the words fart and then N-word. Right. And then caught herself and was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. And then it was never went to air, but somebody had the footage and then they released it. And she lost everything. The show's gone. Everything is gone. And I guess she's now trying to explain how that could have possibly happened. And she went on whatever. I don't know the woman, but she went on The Breakfast Club and sat down and tried to explain it on that show.
Now it says you use the term fart digger and fart knocker.
You used those terms before?
So fart knocker, yes, absolutely. Fart digger.
What's up with you and farts?
You know what? Again, do you have boys in here? Do you have boys?
Yeah,
okay.
I have 2 boys.
I have one.
Okay, so boys talk about farts all the time. Okay, so and again, I can't swear on my show. Okay, so yes, I've made up these crazy words.
If you said fart digger, the amount of times that you said, I just feel like you should have released that 1,000,001 times because it just seems like it's something that you've said before because it just came out so natural.
And fart digger sound like you playing in assholes all day. Why? Yeah,
that's a little
nasty. That's another conversation.
No. And
why
again,
would you just be digging
I
in
don't
random
have
crazy?
I don't have a rhyme or reason of the words that I make up.
So were you trying to say something else in that moment?
Absolutely.
Because you say fart digger and fart knocker.
I say all that.
You apologize to black people.
I did, and I do. I apologize.
No, let them, the camera's right there. Just
yes, I do. I made a mistake. I know I made a mistake. You watch that footage, even the edited bullshit. Yeah. You know that I am like, ugh. Yeah. So no, don't use me as your poster child for that.
Wow.
I think it didn't help.
No.
Bro, that's the wrong show to go on, man.
No, you know what? I think it's the right show.
I'm sort of agreeing with you, Mocha. I think going into that environment is
I think it's the right show, and I think that they would ask her the right questions, but she just didn't have answers.
But that did not help.
No, but if she handled it better,
yes. I think it was the right thing to do. I just don't think it worked. Right? Does that make sense?
It didn't go the way she thought it would.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Quickly, this love story, the JFK Jr. Carolyn
such a good
Bessette.
show.
So now JFK Jr.'s cousin, Doug Kennedy, has come out to defend Daryl Hannah.
Damn, Doug.
Douglas has not seen the show, but told Page Six that its angle on Hannah, from what he knows, is unfortunate, saying Daryl Hannah was great. Whenever I saw her, she was very sweet and had John's best interests at heart. I think it's misrepresentation. It's difficult to capture the intricacies.
Thank you, Maureen.
The intricacies of people's lives in movies and television. He goes on to say, if you know people, these types of things often fail capturing the essence of who they actually are. And then let me read you this headline from the Daily Mail talking about Carolyn Bessette. The real Carolyn Bessette was a violent, deeply disturbed cokehead with a humiliation fetish.
Wow.
So they say, here's the truth about Carolyn Bessette. She was the one with the coke problem, not Daryl Hannah. She was the one who pretended to have zero interest in marriage while plotting to work her way into JFK Jr.'s circle, meet and marry him. They say, and Carolyn Bessette was violent. She physically abused at least one boyfriend before JFK Jr. This is sick, they go on to say. It's dangerous. Projects such as this only further not just the myth of the Kennedys, but a grave fundamental misunderstanding of who these people were and what their place in history should be. Let me read you this real quick. In his now out-of-print memoir, Carolyn's ex-boyfriend, the Calvin Klein model, Michael Bergen, said she was selfish. She went after her close friends' boyfriends. She told a Calvin Klein colleague who worshipped her to dump an otherwise great boyfriend because he didn't make enough money. Her mantra was, as in the show, date them, train them, dump them. And that was from her ex-boyfriend's book.
Yikes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Canada has advanced to the World Baseball Classic playoff round.
Yeah.
Here's how that all went down.
So here is Sarantola to try to finish it out. 0-2. In the air, to left. Here comes Owen Casey. And for the first time in its history, Canada has headed on to the World Baseball Classic quarterfinal.
That's what I said.
So
it's Canada's game.
They beat Cuba 7-2.
Take
So
that.
they're off to the quarterfinals. That win put Canada at the top of Pool A. They now face the United States of America on Friday in Houston. So big tings for those guys. That's cool. Their uniforms look like Jays uniforms, just without it just says Canada in front of it. Because remember when the Jays wore those red uniforms for a little while?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What was that?
They wear that on
Canada
Day. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, yeah, the Canada Day uniforms. It looks just like
but these ones look like if there was a movie being filmed.
Thank you. Yes, they're very much costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, wardrobe.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Any interest, Shemi, in hearing Jeff Prost's freestyle rap from Survivor?
Wait, the host?
The host, yes.
Oh, sure.
Okay, here we go.
I'll tell you what, before we get to the festivities, can I get a little bit of this? Now this season's in the hands of the fans. They're calling the shots. It's out of our hands. They picked the buffs you're wearing today and the rice and supplies, but they said, no way. And now it's time to drop another fan vote. The dangerous kind. This one will cut your throat. So are you ready to drop your plans? Are you ready to drop your hands? Are you ready to drop your bluffs? Because the fans have spoken. It's time to drop your bluffs. Drop your bluffs.
Survivor 50, by the way.
Fart all over those bars. That's terrible.
People don't know that's a rap used to sound like.
Yeah, and they always used to end a verse with, time to clap your hands and throw them in the air.
This is the best. I love old rap, man. Every now and then when you're watching a movie, you'll hear some old rap song in it. Right?
Before you leave the house, make sure you kiss your mom.
Even when you're watching like Boys in the Hood, there is some corny music in Boys in the Hood.
It's so true. Oh my God.
Now everybody. Yeah, man. See, whenever you say that, I always think of the song from Revenge of the Nerds, which is like, clap your hands, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands. Right? Which everybody used to use that in songs, right? That was such a classic line.
Yeah, that was...
clap your hands, everybody.
I think it was Africa Bambaataa who started that.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds. It was the rap that they did, the Lambda, 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 and the Adams.
Swearing in this?
No.
That's why we created the thing.
No, remember it was the Lamar who was the gay javelin thrower. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Clap your hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We
Lambda, and Omega Mu.
come here on stage tonight to do our show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got
right? That's a rap used to sound like, man.
True.
That's Shem in high school right there.
Yo, bro.
Clap your hands, everybody. And do you remember in that movie when Lamar, because he was gay, right? They had to do it was like a Greek Olympics, so it was all the frat houses. They had to compete in the Olympics to make sure that they could keep their fraternity for next year. And Lamar, it was javelin was his event, and the nerds designed him a javelin that bent in sequence with his natural limp wrists. when he threw it, and then he threw it, it went like a rocket. And he won.
When did you watch this movie? Like yesterday?
First of all, the movie didn't age well, so don't watch it now. But those parts are funny.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Donald Trump, for somebody who's very concerned with crowd sizes and crowd noises and the people love me and all this stuff, I don't know what is going on in this clip, but he was in Kentucky, which you would think is Donald Trump, friendly. But he's in Kentucky with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul says some nice stuff about Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump, I guess, says that Jake Paul should run for politics. But the shocking thing about this is listen to the crowd reaction to both Jake Paul and Donald Trump.
And God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you, Kentucky.
Right? Okay.
No, he's a great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter, too, by the way. And I just want to say, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not-too-distant future, running for political office.
What?
And you have my complete and total endorsement, okay? No, that's what we want. He's an incredible guy.
Like, there's nobody there.
Courage.
I mean, maybe there was, and you just can't hear it, but like that didn't get the pop. Because normally when Trump goes into that part of his voice, when he starts talking like that,
when he starts flexing.
That's when he expects the crowd to like get all fired up and stuff, and it didn't happen anyway. Loser.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, do I have time to play this Jelly Roll clip real quick?
Yes.
So it's Jelly Roll, because remember when Jelly Roll cried and he was like really sweet because he was being inducted into the Grand Ole Opry? So I guess somebody from Johnny Cash's estate reached out to Jelly Roll and they gave Jelly Roll something of Johnny's to have with him during his induction.
He is the son of the legendary country music singer Johnny Cash. And his son gave me this necklace and said, this was my father's favorite necklace he ever wore, and I think you should wear it on your induction tonight. And I just never would have dreamed that I'd be at the Grand Ole Opry becoming a member. I never would have dreamed that I'd be doing it in front of my whole family. And I definitely didn't dream I would do it wearing a Johnny Cash necklace.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Right?
I love that.
I don't think you got to keep it, though.
No.
Right?
You had to give it back right away.
You got to give that back. It goes on some wax statue somewhere, right? Yeah.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Marnie Reeves claims that her former high school classmate, Jeremy Renner, has duped her out of thousands. What? She claims that after her divorce, she liked one of Jeremy Renner's posts on Instagram after his accident in 2023. They went to high school together.
Hawkeye from Avengers, by the way.
She then says that Jeremy got back to her from his unverified private account.
Oh, okay.
And that's when he swindled her over time at a $23,450.
All those medical bills.
She also says that she was in contact with Jeremy's mom, who she knew from back in the day, and would have these lovely conversations about nostalgia.
Amazing.
She says this, I've been mentally sick. I could not eat for a year. I lost my hair, my dignity, and my self-worth. This is all in her 549-page complaint filed against Jeremy Renner. Renner, however, is adamant that he had nothing to do with this, and his lawyers say it is nothing more than a frivolous litigation premised entirely on the plaintiff's self-generated belief that she was in a romantic relationship with Jeremy Renner, a belief that is, in fact, false. The woman isn't buying it, though. She still says that it was Jeremy and his mom the whole time. They have verified since then that the account that she says Jeremy Renner used to contact her no longer exists, and that Jeremy Renner's mom's real Instagram account is under a totally different name.
So prove it, Jeremy. Why'd you delete that account?
What
are you hiding, bro?
Is that what you got?
I love Jeremy Renner.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Alex Warren, I got to go back to his performance at the Grammys because something clearly went wrong. And if you remember, he was on stage and just all the timing and everything else was completely out of sync. So here's how that sounded.
I take one look at you, you're taking me out. Oh, yeah. I want you lay in the dark, together, on the edge of you.
It's not bad so far.
The angels up and down.
It was a disaster and sad. And then he released on his own social. So everybody wears those in-ear monitors, right? And that's what you're supposed to listen to keep you in time. You can hear whatever you want, background vocals, drums, whatever you want. And something was clearly going wrong with his monitors. And so he released on social after the Grammys what he was actually hearing in his ears.
So on top of all of that, he has to sing over the echoes.
He's trying
hearing.
to find his place. Like he has no idea. Anyway, so Alex Warren was sitting down on Call Her Daddy to sort of go through that entire experience.
To this day, I don't know exactly what happened.
What is your immediate dominant emotion in that moment once it finishes?
Don't cry on live television. So I waited until the camera went off on me because I knew that there's a moment where the camera's on me and they're like, you have to get to your seat. And I'm like, do I have to go out there? Do I have to stay here? And they're like, just stay as long as you think you can. And so they changed me. I rush down. I'm wiping my eyes. I sit down and immediately it goes into the nomination for Best New Artist, which I was up for. And immediately I'm like, I'm so destroyed. There's no shot I'm winning this. Once that happened, I was like, damn, I want to go home. the whole entire Grammys, my head was on my wife's shoulder the entire time. I did not want to look up. I did not want to talk to anybody.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
He handled that really well
I know.
when you think about it, though.
I know. What a disaster for him, though. My God.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Chloe, question for you. How old were you in 2002 when Kelly Clarkson won American Idol?
0. I was born in 2002.
Okay.
0.
Okay. So we all, -1, remember...
-2.
Sorry, -2. My bad. Sorry, Mocha. I keep forgetting. When Kelly Clarkson won her, it was one of the most emotional moments ever on American television. When
I
she
saw
was
it on YouTube once.
bawling her eyes out, having to sing her winning song on American Idol. But the big thing on American Idol was that everybody was vying for that $1 million prize, right? And we've heard some sketchy stuff about Idol over the years, but here's Kelly Clarkson talking about what happened to that $1 million prize.
And they were like, oh, you win $1 million or whatever. Da, da, da. No, you didn't. They lied.
Wait,
you did
what?
not.
What'd you
No,
get?
it was like $1 million worth of
Mugs.
investment in you. And then they said you get a car, and I needed it because my car was bashed in and I couldn't afford the deductible. No, I did not get a car.
No.
And then Clay Aiken, who didn't win the second season, got a car and his mom.
She didn't win $1 million?
No, so the $1 million is a $1 million. Basically, it's $1 million upfront, advance to your career. So the $1 million goes into the production of your album.
So it's $1 million investment.
Well, they put her in a $1 million movie.
Which made what? Nothing.
0.
They didn't pay her for that movie. So it's $1 million investment is what it is. So if you are a new artist,
But anyone can say that to anybody.
well, I know that was the thing
She
with
didn't read the
Idol, though.
contract.
That was the thing with Idol is that nobody walked away with $1 million cash.
Or a
It
car.
was Well, Clay Aiken got 2 cars. That's what she was saying.
Yeah, him and his mom. Where is he now? Right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
More details have emerged about the shooting at Rihanna's house in Beverly Hills. So the woman, as we know, had a rifle, and she was in a Tesla out in front of the house, and she started firing through the gate. And the question was, initially it was reported that Rihanna was home. A$AP Rocky were not home. It's actually far more shocking and dangerous than that because they were both home. And they have an Airstream trailer, like, you know, the silver tubes, the old school.
Sure.
They have one of those on their property.
Oh, nice.
And apparently they were in it.
With the kids?
With just them.
Oh.
And that was hit.
Oh, shoot.
So the little trailer that they were in was actually hit with bullets. So crazy story.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Michael Jackson's family gathered in Los Angeles for a screening of Michael, the new biopic, and apparently everybody loved it except for one of them. And that was when Janet started freaking out about everything. A source says, quote, she had something negative to say about almost every scene, the acting, the makeup, how the actors spoke, how they walked, which apparently didn't sit well with Jermaine. And then Jermaine and Janet got into a fight. And apparently Jermaine was quoted as saying, "You are going to miss this wave. You are so jealous. Just get on the wave."
Wow.
Drama.
I'm interested in this movie, though.
Yeah.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There is a 50-year-old guy in the UK named John Stevenson. John Stevenson is a 50-year-old kickboxer. He also likes to participate in feats of strength. In the past, he has towed with his arms a police car and also the A-Team van.
Okay.
For his latest feat, which was also to help raise awareness for men's mental health, is that he pulled a car with only his testicles.
What?
So he had a tow rope that was attached to the car. The other end of the tow rope was attached to a silk scarf, which he then tied around his testicles, and he was out in front of his own house. Like there wasn't like some big to do. It was just him and his family and his wife, and he tied the rope around it. When you actually watch the video, the rope comes loose at some point. But the car, it's like a two-door Civic, that size car. There's something
they left
around
the doors
there.
open.
Yeah, they left the doors open, which was really weird. But he towed it. He towed it 50 feet, I think they said, right? Something like that. So here is 50-year-old James Stevenson pulling a 4,000-pound car only using his testicles.
Ready?
Ready?
Oh, please, God, be careful.
And he starts pulling it.
Come on, done. Oh, my God. He's doing it.
That's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can't stop the car.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so there you go. Hey!
Bruh, can you imagine? Like, that's just like on a random Wednesday, man.
Yeah. What'd you say, Maury?
How does one celebrate? You can't really jump up and down.
No, but he did say afterwards that he said that when he finished, quote, "My plums were bright purple, but I'm still firing on all cylinders." Also, to just add an extra pun into it, when he was towing the car with his testicles, he did it while eating a bag of nuts.
I can't.
These nuts.
Come on, man. He did.
Got him. Got him.
And then he also said, if you never try things, how do you ever know if you can do it or not?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
These nuts.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Pete Hegseth, who is the Department of War, the Pentagon guy? Is that who? The former Fox News guy that Donald Trump put in? So anybody who runs any sort of small business, large business, corporation, whatever, you will understand this. We understand this on this show. Everybody understands this. That when you get a budget, right, oftentimes if you don't use that budget within the year, the time allotted, you won't get that budget for next time. Right? We all know this. So the Pentagon was in this same sort of situation. And the Pentagon had $93.4 billion in grants and contracts that they had to spend in September.
Okay.
So in 5 days, they spent $50.1 billion. Now, keep in mind, the Pentagon is spending a lot of money on a lot of things, right?
Sure.
There's a lot of military intelligence infrastructure, this kind of thing. You can burn through money, right? However, in September, the Department of Defense spent $225.6 million on furniture, including $12,500 on fruit basket stands.
Okay.
Fruit basket stands and $60,000 worth of chairs. The military spent $2 million on Alaskan king crab. $15 million on ribeye steak, $1 million on salmon, $124,000 on ice cream machines, $26,000 on sushi preparation tables, and $139,000 on 272 orders of donuts.
Oh my gosh.
The Pentagon also spent more than $7.4 million on lobster tail in each month of March, May, June, and October.
Oh, some good eating.
And they also spent $98,000 on a Steinway grand piano for the living room of the Air Force Chief's staff. They spent $26,000 on a violin and $21,000 on a custom-made flute. So, so that's how you burn through $50 billion in 5 days when you got to get rid of the money.
USA.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.